Hello there!
Hi everybody.
So today we are in Lakeland, which is about, what, 40 minutes from Disney?
I guess, yeah.
It's on the way to Busch Gardens. So we are stopping here because we heard that they have a lot of Disney property that they sell, and there is also Universal merchandise, SeaWorld merchandise, and just all around antiques. So that's why we are here today. We are going to check them out and see what we can find. I am not wearing a vest because this was an impromptu trip.
We do a lot of those.
We do. So that is our goal today, just to see what they have here.
So let's go check it out.
Sounds good. Right up front they have a whole bunch of Disney statues. And they have Disney pins. It is, it's Pluto. They have a whole bunch of Disney pins. They have a whole bunch of stuff here and tons of Disney pins. Wow. We have a dining set here, a Pinocchio doll, and a Cinderella book.
But this dining set is special. It belonged to Her Royal Highness the Princess Margaret, Countess of Snowdon. And even it has a Kensington Palace certificate.
Awesome. We came across the Mickey Mouse telephone. Now this one is obviously like an older model because the ones before it had Mickey holding the phone itself. More like this model, only it was originally an actual rotary phone instead of a press button. Just a whole bunch of snow globes that they have.
Here's a Winnie the Pooh anniversary clock.
Whole slew of Donald Duck comics that are all $2.50 to $3.50. This one here is older, so it is $15 compared to the 20 cents you would have paid for when you first got it. And then back behind that, we found a Marilyn Monroe statue. Wow. A bunch of chairs from the Grand Floridian at the Citricos Lounge. And some from the Polynesian Resort. Furniture from the resorts. So these are from the Caribbean Beach Resort. There's some chairs from Wilderness Lodge, some Saratoga Springs chairs, just a whole bunch of chairs. We found some turtles that they normally sell at SeaWorld. And not only did we find these two, but we also found the one that likes to drink. So we found this piece. It's from a theme park called Storyland, where it's Mickey Mouse, but there's not only this one, but there's one back there, and it says that this park was opened in 1956 and closed in the late 1970s. I gotta say, this really radiates with me. Mom, this thing got mad at me.
You get a little crabby on you?
Yeah, it did. We found a lot more statuettes of different characters, along with on the other side. There's also a Disney Castles plate. And some more statuettes down there. What do you got, Mom?
This is what roller skates were like when I was a kid.
Wait, you were a kid?
They clipped onto your shoes.
Oh, okay.
Feel how heavy they are.
Ooh.
When you were a kid, they had these only in plastic.
Yes, I do remember. And they had a stopper on the front.
Yeah, we weren't that lucky.
They have different, like, Christmas ornaments, along with a couple popcorn buckets. And Mom, look above us.
I'm looking.
There are lanterns, but they're hot air balloons. I mean, these are just regular lanterns, but those are so cool. There are also tons of Mickey ears and hats over there. Whole bunch of Mickey Mouse stuffed animals. You come around, and there's Disney cross stitch along with lithograms and Disney plates. Wow. There's even a Mickey Mouse gumball machine where he's playing golf. We came across more anniversary clocks. So there's these here, and then above it is a Cinderella in gold. And then some more figurines. Now this is an antique mall, so people do sell like their Disney awards here.
Including antique chocolate.
Don't eat this! But then we found, it seems to be a whole lot of figures, some toys that we've come across, and then some furniture.
Some plates to the right down there.
And here in front of us too. 1985. Look at this Mickey plate back here for his birthday. 1978. More snow globes. And a whole bunch of little figurines again. And then a whole bunch of little figurines again. They also have Christmas ornaments from years past from Hallmark. And then there's this huge Tinkerbell figurine. We also found these magazines called Disney Files, and they are the Disney Cruise Line magazines that then later turned into the Disney Vacation Club. So it will say SS Member Cruise, but then later it turned into the Disney Vacation Club. They have a whole bunch of miniatures, which are a whole different collection. Each one comes as a collection, so you can see Tinkerbell and her friends, along with some more Disney characters. Here's Scooby and Scrappy-Doo, the Popeye collection, Bugs from A Bug's Life,
Tweety Bird, Tasmania.
Planes, SpongeBob, just a whole bunch of sets, and some of them are 20, like this set from Lion King. Some of them are 24, like the SpongeBob set.
There's Nemo.
There's a whole bunch of them. Zootopia.
Here is
Harry Potter.
And Betty Boop.
Different Mickey Mouses.
Along with more snow globes.
Yep, it seems like we come across a lot of snow globes, which is really weird because Disney doesn't really sell snow globes much anymore. But they are very beautiful. This one sort of looks like what was on the back of one of the floats for Celebrating a Dream Come True Parade.
There's one of the houses in Toontown.
Yep. And then, of course, we're seeing a whole bunch of multiple action figure toys for different movies. So we have come across different Disney phones, just like the Mickey ones from earlier. So here's another Mickey. Here's Goofy sleeping. And then underneath, I saw a whole bunch of different Vinylmations. Then we found a Winnie the Pooh phone, Minnie Mouse, another Goofy, a Mickey Mouse bank, another Winnie the Pooh phone, and of course Darth Vader. And then under this is more Vinylmations, along with the Kellogg Wobblers sets from Disney and Kellogg's. Very large pop collection. Now I'm not into pops because of the way the eyes are, but it is very large. Look, there's Huckleberry Hound up there by SpongeBob. Lower we can see Plane Crazy for Mickey Mouse. Just so many of these. Wow. Even right below me we can see Sully from Monsters Inc. 007, Miss Incredible,
Superman.
And then they have Lego sets underneath, along with some Star Wars figurines. And then, look, there's Anger. Just so many of these pops. Kong, Storm, Jabberjaw. There are tons of these Star Wars head figurines, but underneath of it is Mickey and Minnie in a classic car, next to Mr. Freeze. In this booth there are tons and tons of Disney portraits, different movies, different shows. These are amazing. Look at this giant Cinderella poster, Mom.
Wow.
I wonder what's behind it, because it looks like there's like 3 or 4 different posters.
What's the one behind it?
Let's see. Pinocchio.
I got it.
And then Snow White. So these are probably movie posters from the theaters.
Yeah.
For when they first released, and then they've been mounted. You can see where the Cinderella one was folded.
Wow.
Mom, look at this lion. He's cowardly. But he's got his badge of courage, so I think he'll be alright.
That's funny.
Look at this hand-painted dresser of Jack and Sally. Next to it, there's a peacock just like it. That's amazing. So here is a castle from the Christmas display area from inside World of Disney. Oh, it's Philippe on a pillow. And they also have portraits from the Fort Wilderness Lodge. And above that, there's a skull from Sahara Traders from Universal. And a display from Secret Life of Pets from Universal. Now there are all these cups from one of the dining locations, but what I'm more interested in is the stand that they're sitting on is from Toy Story Mania. That held t-shirts. Then there's some Universal stuff, different props, signs from Halloween Horror Nights. And this is from 2 years ago, the prop display from when they had Halloween Horror Nights. This is sort of like a nightstand from the Polynesian Resort, and then here's another stand from Animal Kingdom Lodge, and then next to that, Caribbean Beach. Now I have seen this TV stand before, these bookshelves from Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, and of course they have mirrors from different resorts. This one's from the Polynesian Resort. Another different style from the Polynesian Resort. And then some different portraits and stuff. There's this giant map display from World of Disney, used to be out front. I absolutely remember this, up by the Pirate. Incredible. Some lighting from Fort Wilderness Lodge. They also have Garland from Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Different glasses and stuff. These are from Disney's Polynesian, sort of like drum tables. More portraits. And then a whole bunch of different Christmas ornaments. So they have the ornaments sort of like gathered from each resort and where they're from, so that you know there's a whole bunch of them. And there it is, I finally found it. The rotary dial Mickey Mouse telephone for $75. Compared to the other ones that we saw today were all tap buttons. This one's actually rotary.
So, let me tell you something about a rotary phone. If you went like this, it did not register the number. You had to take the number all the way around and let it go back.
So these are different Eyes and Ears publications from different years. But the Eyes and Ears are a cast member exclusive magazine. Was a bi-weekly magazine that they would put out. And this has the birthday cake castle on it. Ah! There is a Mickey Mouse gumball machine on a stand. So this is a 1960s playpen rug. It's got all these Disney characters on it. And it's an actual, like, rug. You can see this is an Alistal Wonderland blanket from the Grand Floridian with the different flowers. Then there's some marathon medals from different marathons. And then down here is a name tag from Frank. Now these are normally given to different managers when they become a manager in their area. You may recognize that sign from up there. That is part of the Fort Wilderness Lodge. And then there is a whole bunch of stuff along here. That's more than likely from Magic Music Days.
Disneyland music stand. $195. Wow.
And a whole bunch of buttons and magnets from different years. These are Celebration Awards. Partners in Excellence Award, which was a Lifetime Achievement Award.
It's in there too. Sorry.
This is a Partners in Excellence Award, which is the partner statue. It's hard to see because of the glare, but it's a Lifetime Achievement Award, just like the Legacy Award. These are your 15 years of service castles. This is 20 years of service was Simba, which is now 25, and then Pinocchio, 35 years of service. And then underneath I see different name tags from different times.
25th anniversary prop
Which is funny because that's the year they did the castle, so you can see the photo
of the castle.
of the different from the 25th anniversary. This is the rose that sat in the middle where the Walt Disney crest is. And then there's 35th anniversary dresses.
This is 1990 Holiday Parade of Festival costumes.
Wow.
Here's the picture.
There's a couple lanterns above you from the Fort Wilderness Lodge. This looks like it's a Small World stand of some sort. The World of Color poster from California Adventure.
Princess voting box. Hometown voting box.
Mom, check this out beside you.
I know, it's a hot air balloon basket.
Not only is it a hot air balloon basket, but it is part of Air Force One, which was the Mickey Mouse hot air balloon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It looks like it has been redone. But if we come around here, they have the photo of Air Force One. So Air Force One was actually the Mickey Mouse hot air balloon instead of a plane.
How cool.
That's what they called it. And then over to the left, you can see one of the scrims for Crystal Palace for when they redid Crystal Palace.
How cool.
There's also a few costume jackets from main entrance at Hollywood Studios before they switched their costume. And then some Disney Cruise Line. Just a whole bunch of costume jackets. This looks like the Fort Wilderness Lodge jacket. And then these actually used to sit in one of the locations at Disney Springs when it was Downtown Disney. So these are construction wall cutouts. And then to the right here, this is a Tomorrowland jacket from Disneyland. And this is the Federation of Planets symbol which no longer exists. Used to be on the sign as you entered Tomorrowland, but that sign doesn't exist anymore. Well, we did see a lot.
A whole lot. It's a very big place.
It also seems like there are just several different booths owned by different people. And so we came across a lot of different Disney stuff. There was Universal. I saw a little bit of SeaWorld stuff. But it was primarily Disney because it's very easy to see Disney.
Yes.
You look at it, you can immediately tell that is Disney, compared to you look at something and go, oh, well, that's Universal's.
Lots of antiques from all kinds of things. Old record albums, old furniture.
Right, yep.
It's a big variety of things. It's a humongous place, definitely humongous.
Yeah, it's definitely a place to check out. I will say it is a bit on the pricey side. Because they are older things that you're buying, which makes sense because it is a antique mall.
Right.
So furniture or portraits that we showed earlier are about like $200.
Yeah.
Because they are 30 to 40 years old.
Or more.
Right. We did see that rug that was from the 1960s. That was $500 and something, I believe. So
lots of beautiful things.
And this is in Lakeland, Florida, about 40 minutes headed towards Tampa from Disney.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks for joining with us. Keep laughing with us.
Subscribe and like.
And bye, guys.
Bye.